Research module, this is the bridge. We've got power fluctuations in your area and the hangar bay. Are you running any tests?
Not that I know of, Bridge. Let me check.
What was that? What's going on down there? Fluctuations spreading to lower engine module.
Don't know. Give me a second. We were examining surface material from the
What is
alien
going
probe,
on?
and,
Now we've got biohazard warnings going off across the lower decks. What have you done?
something is loose. It's killing us. You've got to save the rest of the ship. Jettison the lower decks.
Carrick, forgive us. Bridge to all stations. Emergency jettison protocols engaged.
Cut us loose!
The emergency jettison has left us crippled. We must gather resources quickly and rebuild our hangar module. Stand by Group 1.
Hello, everyone.
Formation set. Stand by Group 4.
Welcome back to some more Let's Play Homeworld Emergence.
Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 2.
So, in the last video,
Sphere.
we
Formation
managed
set.
to secure
Escorts
the Clisson,
assigned.
rescuing it from a group of tyrannic raiders who were looking
Construction
to
underway.
claim it for their own. We brought them aboard our vessel, and they helped us
Stand by Group 3. Escorts
research,
assigned.
scan, try to figure out what this strange device was that we had found in space. Some sort of ancient technological item of some sort. And you've seen now the result of them trying to figure out what it was. The first thing we now need to do is replace the hangar module, so we have some place to store our ships and get our supply units back up to a maximum of 100. We're going to take a look and see if we can find the Clisson with our scouts and or look for other resources at the moment as well.
Stand by Group 1. Command.
Apparently, the research module was corrupted, and judging from the screams on board the ship, it sounds like everyone was being slaughtered by something. Yeah, we currently only have 96. We have 96 out of 70 supply units. We'll gain an extra 30 for building the hangar module, so that will give us back up to a maximum of 100. At least we'll be able to produce other ships without losing anything. Having to self-destruct or decommission a ship.
Roger, Command. Can you speak up?
Oh, there's the inside of the processor. You don't get to see anything.
We need to know what happened to the lower decks. The Clisson is going to perform some close-range scans, but with all the raider activity, they'll need a large escort force of acolytes.
Stand by Group 2.
Secondary
Stand by
engines
Group 1.
online. Ready for unlink. Clearing twin now. Preparing to unlink now. Receiving.
Okay,
Stand by
let's
Group
get
1.
them some guards then. We have
Ready.
plenty of extra acolytes
Sphere.
for Group 1.
Formation set. Escorts assigned.
Roger, Command.
Group 2 has plenty of experience
Setting
points,
assigned
so I
Group
don't really
1.
want to send them
Escorts
in
assigned.
case we need them
Ready.
for other things in the future.
Setting assigned Group 5.
Alright, Clisson will head on off and see what's up with the lower decks. Assuming they can scan it from outside the ship. I have a hunch no one will want to go into the lower decks to investigate what was unleashed there.
Roger, Command. Compositing underway.
We might as well fill out the
Beginning
squad
construction.
as well, I suppose. So one more ACV for Squadron 1.
Stand by Group 2.
God, the screams.
Delta, formation set.
The screams on that lower deck. Good
Escorts
God.
assigned. Command. Be advised, fleet. Command ship is relocating.
Receiving.
Setting assigned Group 1. Escorts assigned.
Roger, Command.
Setting assigned Group
We'll
5.
bring forward the Kunlan a little bit for support. Having the large guns around will be very helpful. A heads up, everybody, that the next video also was already recorded before I redid all these missions. So I won't be replaying it. No matter the results at the end of this mission, any ships I gain or any experience I've earned or any ships I've lost,
Stand by Group
the next
5.
mission has a... I'm not going to re-record that one. All right, let's get back to this. Keeping the talking to a minimum. Or I'm not talking as much here, nor as loudly, because this is pretty terrifying.
Command ship has successfully relocated.
I wonder what happened to our ship. Okay,
Just say the word.
putting that
Locking
on to
your
keep all
beacon.
ships inside as necessary. We've also hit our supply cap. And we're getting closer to it, to the lower decks.
Bridge.
It looked like it took heavy damage from something. We'll get a better look at it soon, I
Command
think.
ship is underway.
Ready.
X. Formation set. Escorts assigned.
Enemies spotted. Tronic Raiders? That is either heavy damage sustained, or something is growing on the outside of the ship. Sounds eerie, too. We can hear some sort of
Let me at 'em.
wind howling.
Recon
has
returning to
arrived.
hangar. They'll never hit me. Locking on to your beacon.
Stand by Group 1.
Sorry, everyone. I'm thinking of what else to talk about. We'll have plenty to talk about later. Right now, I'm just trying to think about what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure out what happened on board this ship, without actually getting onto it. That's our old hangar module and research module here. So it probably can still produce chips, I suppose, as well. Alright, we've arrived.
Holding position.
This is the Cleason. We are closing in to scan and download the module's data recorders. Sensors are picking up some sort of life sign. Some of the crew may still be alive. Wait, the module's gone active. I'm getting an energy spike. Get myself
Warning. We've lost all contact with the Cleason and her escorts. Life signs are low or non-existent on our ships, but they're still incoming on attack vectors with weapons hot.
Whatever happened to the research module must have spread to the other ships. We have no choice but to deal with them as hostiles. Get a research team studying the tapes and stay away from the research module at all costs.
Report of hostiles by Group 4. Stand by Group 4.
Infection.
Stand by
organism.
Group 1.
Moving to attack.
Stand by Group 1.
Wow, they are already assaulting our harvesters.
There's a rattle in the manifold.
Stand by Group 1.
Moving to attack.
I copy, Command.
So it sent a beam out,
Worker here.
converted
Head back in.
Report
or
of hostiles
corrupted
by Group 2.
the
Imperial hells.
Cleason and all supporting acolytes we had. Oh my goodness, yeah. We
Construction.
need to rebuild our
Auto launch
troops
set.
up as soon as possible.
Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
Talking about
Stand by Group 1.
target locked in.
Oh, good for them. Wow, they're smart
Stand by
enough.
Group 1.
Whatever it is, they're smart enough to harass my harvesters.
Report of hostiles by Group 4.
Just tell me where to go.
Receiving.
Stand by Group 2. Adding ships to Group 2. Adding ships to Group 1.
Target
Stand by
acquired.
Group
Target
2.
acquired.
Bridge.
That beam can probably
Worker
convert
is reporting
Moving core
damage.
fleet. Report
any of
hostiles
our
by Group
existing
2.
ships
Stand by
into
Group
more of
1. Stand by Group 2.
the
Returning to
infected
hangar.
type, I suppose. 2's heavily
Processor
damaged. I don't
here.
want to lose all of 2. Let's get back
Escorts
over
assigned.
here. Ooh,
Worker
wow,
ready. Good
harvester.
timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
You are almost destroyed.
Stand by Group 1. X. Formation set.
I should be producing more ships as soon as I can, Tim.
Stand by Group 2.
I don't think this is going to be the only assault we're going to receive. And yes, we are getting away from the
Stand
research
by Group
module.
1. Adding ships to Group 1. Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 2. Stand by Group 1.
I'm still researching.
Stand by Group 2.
You won't be able to complete
Delta.
this mission if you
Formation
do
set.
not research the infection organism.
Beginning construction.
Actually, with that in mind, then I guess our troops are being infected by something.
Yeah? Head back in. Worker here. Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
Escorts assigned.
Processor here.
I don't need my harvesters to
Just
be
say the
destroyed.
word.
If we can get them
Recon
inside, that'd be
returning
for the
to
best.
hangar.
Same thing with our little recons. We don't need them out.
Moving out.
Escorts assigned.
Here comes another wave. I should hopefully remember to fight these things close to
Roger,
the ship,
Command.
our capital ship, and pivot the
Weapon
capital ship
charge.
around rather than fight them in the middle of
Command.
space.
Command ship is underway.
I am here, Command. The hollow emitters need tuning anyhow.
There's a reason for a mimic to be out here. I should
Receiving.
probably decommission the mimic.
Report of
Ooh,
hostiles by Group 2.
ACVs. It can make ACVs. So it.
Stand by Group
We didn't
2.
send ACVs at it. You've already lost most of Group 2, Tim. Well, not most of it, but you've
Construction
lost.
underway.
Actually, yes, now you've lost almost all of
Report
Group
of
2.
hostiles by Group
Docking
3.
pattern. Moving to drive. First.
Stand by Group 1.
Oh my god, that's a lot of
Report
fighters and
hostiles by Group
ACVs.
1.
Wow.
Got it. Hitting in.
Stand by Group 1. Stand by Group 2.
Produce more ACVs as well, Tim.
Legitimate scum.
Or not.
Stand by Group 1.
That's a 13-sized
Command ship has successfully relocated.
acolyte group.
Launching ships
Vectorial
now.
hells.
Auto
Yeah,
launch
just
set.
launch everything.
Stand by
Get
Group
it
3.
out there.
Research completed.
Our
gonna lose
ships
group-
were taken over by some sort of biomechanical virus, carried on that beam the research module fired. We can run a charge through the hulls of our ships to reduce the rate of infection.
Target
Stand by
acquired.
Group 2. Stand by Group 3.
But we can't prevent the infection. And it looks like the little ships do not carry such a beam, or they probably would have used it already.
Report of hostiles by Group 2. Command ship is underway. We have hyperspace signatures. Looks like the Tyrannic Raiders have tracked us down. And they have an Imperial heavy cruiser with them.
The Cleesan is our property now. Be gone or be destroyed.
You don't understand. The Cleesan and our module have been subverted by something and it is spreading. Do not approach them. Repeat, do not approach them.
A transparent ploy, even for a ship full of miners. We thought you Hagarans were smarter than this. Now depart before we claim you as well.
Roger, Command. Target locked in.
A heavy cruiser is, if I recall correctly, one of the strongest things you can end up fighting. It's one of the strongest vessels you can have in your army.
Hostiles by Group 2. Bridge.
So we will not be a match for a heavy cruiser for some time. At least not with what we've currently got. It also had supporting ion
construction underway.
Frigates with it.
Ready to go. Moving to attack.
Which will be enough to definitely level the Kunlan.
Main batteries.
I'm trying to defend my little fighters, but this is not going to work. This is not going to go well, I think.
I copy, Command.
Ready. Target
Report
acquired.
Hostiles by Group 2.
We have a point experience on our processor. Wow, we've lost most of our fighters.
Roger, Command.
I should be producing more, Tim. Start producing more of them.
Hostiles by Group 3.
Keep pumping everything out as fast as you can.
Bridge.
Oh, I guess I'm going to hold everything inside the Kunlan instead. The Kunlan should be a match for these vessels by itself.
Report of hostiles by Group 2.
Ready. Target acquired.
Wow, we've lost almost all our fighters.
This is Command.
I'm not going to launch these guys, so I must be waiting.
Open up our attack profile.
Yeah, the Kunlan can at least fend off most of this.
Launching ships.
Now. Oh, okay. We're actually going to launch all these
ships
then.
Now.
Receiving. Target locked in.
Report of hostiles by Group 4.
I guess I'm trying to save the ramming frigate.
Roger, Command. Target acquired.
Bridge. Command ship is underway.
Workers, what are you doing out? Please dock.
Launching ships now. Launching ships now.
Or I should just self-destruct them.
This is Command. Command ship is underway.
Keep moving away from the
Roger,
research module.
Escorts assigned.
Ready to go.
Wow, 4 experience on the ramming frigate, but it's almost destroyed.
Command.
And we have more incoming.
Let me at 'em. Recon returning to hangar.
I'm mismanaging this battle badly.
Processor here. Processor moving out.
Launching ships now.
We have another group of enemies en route
4.
to us.
Yeah? Good timing. There's a rattle in the manifold.
Thankfully, we have enough resources to continuously build replacements for what we're losing.
Command ship is underway.
Roger, Command.
Setting assigned Group 2.
Roger, Command. Roger, Command. Coordinates locked in.
A research module. That'll make up for having to chase these Hagarans halfway across the sector. All acquisition teams prepare for boarding.
Made things much worse. All infected vessels are closing on us. We can't survive an enemy we don't understand. We must escape into hyperspace. Hyperspace module charged. Now go.
Ready. Weapons charged.
Bridge, open up our attack profile.
First, I'd like to be able to defend the ships I still have around.
Speak up! All available crew to the gun!
Roger, Command.
Delta, formation set.
We're going to take heavy losses here, though, Tim. Every second that you're not trying to jump away. But I would like to destroy these ACVs first.
Escorts assigned. Stand by Group 3.
Target acquired.
Report of hostiles by Group 1. Launching ships now. Launching ships now. This is command.
Moving to attack.
Oh my god. Another wave of enemy acolytes.
Ready to go, sir.
Charging weapon.
Receiving. Roger, Command. Target
Tim, you
acquired.
have to get away.
By
This
Group
is...
3.
You also have the heavy cruiser and everything else en route to
Beginning
you.
construction.
Weapons charged.
Receiving you loud and clear. Got it.
Report of
Hitting
hostiles by Group 1. Command. Moving core fleet. Bridge.
You're leaving them in the dust, and you can't hyperspace unless I want to self-destruct them.
Launching ships now.
Receiving.
You have almost nothing left, Tim.
Returning to hangar.
And their
Stand by
forces are
Group
still
3.
incredibly strong. Hyperspace. You need the hyperspace.
Report of hostiles
Roger,
by Group
Command.
2.
Going
You
into
have a heavy
docking
cruiser
pattern.
and all the ion frigates
Stand by
supporting
Group
it
3.
en route to you right now. Keep everything inside your vessel, except the fact you've lost every single vessel that's out here, and jump.
Report of hostiles by Group 4.
Yep.
Command ship is under attack.
While hyperspacing, you cannot defend yourself either. Oh, and we can't quick dock. That's interesting. For some reason, I thought that was always going to be visible. Like, that you could always quick dock. I suppose you can't if you're actually under attack. We have to line up before we can jump.
Report of hostiles by Group 4.
We could lose a vessel while waiting for our ramming frigate. We could cancel the docking, or hit emergency hyperspace, which will leave behind... Okay, well that will do it, I guess. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Ship Engineers Report 1.2. With the Cleesan and their science team lost, my engineers are now analyzing the subversion entity we have codenamed the Beast. The Beast seems to infect us with this kind of particle being that layers the target with techno-organic robots. Once these entities make contact with a compatible surface, they begin to absorb material and infiltrate the target structure. When they make contact with organic matter, they use the mass to form a neural control network that then takes control of the ship. Each beast cell functions like a biomechanical virus. It's capable of using and subverting living cells in much the same way that it subverts and uses non-organic technology. More studies need to be done, but we're engineers, not biologists. Analysis of the infection attack indicates that the beast particles ride the charged plasma beam and then coat the target. The charged nature of the beam allows it to jump from target to target. Infection per shot seems based on the mass of the target ships. Again, more qualified analysis is desperately needed if we're to find a counter to this beam.